Good morning, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to MD Mindset. I am doing a brief synopsis of episode 1, Facing the Facts. In the beginning of the video, you're going to find cover art with a skeleton and a heart that looks kind of shattered. That cover art is actually correlated to Mixla. It'll be Mixla Productions. They're the ones who created the background music that I used or sampled. If you want to actually take a look at their music, I typed in very sad, depressing, very emotional, sad hip-hop instrumental. It's usually like the first one to come up, but just look for that little one in the thumbnail and you'll be all set. But I want to give them credentials. Thank you so much for that music. I felt pretty tailored to what I was trying to say with my actual spoken word. Now, that whole thing was an introduction. When it had the skeleton, it jumps into the content when it finally slideshows over to the first picture of Adam, talking about a dead man hanging in a tree. And Mom was the first to see. Well, his wife is like my best friend's mom, so she's like my second mom. He took his life on June 19th of 2018. He hung himself. And she was the first to see. And she called me up and I didn't know what she was saying. It took her 20 times at least to make sense of what had happened. And even when it happened, like I said in episode 1, it's like it was unreal. When you lose people that you really care about, sometimes it feels unreal, like it's impossible. Granted, we're not immortal, but you just don't expect it, you know? You'll see in the video that I did say he was a fighter. He was a very strong person, you know, and he helped me get through so many different obstacles, you know? I met him when I was 16. And I was like, oh, I'm going to be my own man. I'm going to be independent. I don't need anybody, blah, 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 blah. And sure enough, I was wrong. You know, I was a stupid kid, whatever. So they took me in because I decided to leave home. And they looked out for me. And he was like, either you go to school or you go to work, you know? And he was very supportive of my writing, which is another reason I wanted to dedicate the first episode to him. It's been a very tough year without you, man. It's been tough, you know? Now, I said, he called me, or I was Appy to your daughter Bella, and I was Cocoa Puff to you, my fella. At the time, his daughter was 2, and she couldn't say Aspen, so she called me Appy, and it just kind of stuck with that family, and they referred to me as Appy. He called me Cocoa Puff because I had like this grown out like afro kind of thing going on, and to be honest with you, he made a lot of black jokes. You know, it was funny, or funny annoying, or just annoying at times. And I can say all that because I have nothing but love for him. And I can hear me say that too often about men, but like I said, he was like a brother to me. I really do love that guy, and you know, I miss him. In the video, I spoke a very different way than I am now, and that's because it was a very emotional, raw state for me, and I wanted to be able to express how I felt. A very big part of the reason I did the video also was kind of suicide prevention, you know. I understand we're all kind of stuck on that. What happens after life? You know, what is death? Do we sleep? Is there just nothing? Heaven, hell, reincarnation? There's so many different things. And she was blaming herself, Allison, his wife, and came to me for comfort, and I told her to turn to God. You know, whatever your personal beliefs are, I respect them. However, that's just mine, you know. I'm trying to think if there was anything else that kind of stood out that would try and piece some of it together. I mean, I blamed myself because I felt like he could have turned to me, and I felt like he knew that. I would have done everything that I could, you know. Sometimes, you know, you can't do anything for people, but I would have tried, especially if I knew it was that deep, you know. I really miss him. you know. And like I said, there's nothing but love for him. So I think the rest of the video is pretty self-explanatory. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please, by all means, notify me. Follow me on IG. It'll be m.d._mindset. Snapchat, it's king_Cornelius. I'll leave all that in the description box. No worries. I think that's the gist of it. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Help me make it. I understand they're not the most creative videos. They're not what I pictured either, but I'm trying. So I'm going to figure it out eventually. No worries. It's going to evolve. Just hang in there. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good one.